Hello and welcome to our latest unboxing video. I'm Eliza here at the Hatfield Public Library and I have a ton of kids books. I have a really big pile of picture books. I'm so excited about them. I'll go through the picture books first and then I have a few graphic novels, a few chapter books for older kids. So The Rare Bird has been getting great reviews by Elisha Cooper, and I guess it's about a cat who has this sort of vision of another life as a bird. And I don't know, the review I read was interesting. It said those sort of like dovetails with how kids might have imaginary lives, and I don't know, made me want to read the book. We have Hummingbird's Big Trip by G. Brian Karras. This is very topical because the hummingbirds are just coming back here. I'm going to put my feeders up. And, I honestly don't know a ton about what they do while they're away. So we have If This Were the World by Stephen Barr and AJ Ford. This is another, sounds like very just like imagination focused, where these kids are like, if the world was an orange, um, or if the world was, something else, then like what would it be like? I feel like we've got a lot of good picture books coming in right now. Whirl by Molly Harris, illustrated by Jacob Sova. Whirby. Oh, I'm sorry. I misread the cover. It's not called Whirl. It's called Whirby. It's sorry, Whirby, for misstating your name. Whirby the robot is all systems go for his favorite school activity, bot battles. Oh no, his battery reaches 0%. I think if you spend time with kids, you know what happens when the battery reaches 0%. Honestly, adults too, it can be an issue. Um, Yulu's Linen. This is translated from Chinese by Kellen Wang. It's by Cao Wuxian and illustrated by Susie Lee. I like this sort of like slightly more spare colors. Um, and it's about a kid, I think, who loves to paint. She's trying to find the best canvas, and there's a very special linen that's actually her own name. Oh, I said I was going to go through these fast, but I can't really go through these fast. I like to look at every single one. It's so hard. Mungo on His Own by Matthew Burgess, illustrated by Julie Ben Bassett. He just looks so happy. He looks so happy. Young Mungo ventures into the forest to forage for red berries, and he gets lost. Oh no. What's going to happen? Hello, Baby. It's Me, Alfie by Maggie Hutchings, Don Lowe. I've definitely been through this with kids where you have a new baby coming and you're trying to introduce the concept. I love this. And it does the fruit. Look, they're going through the baby's size with the fruit. Uh-oh, what's happening? Um, so looks like the kid is having some emotions. Very legitimate to have emotions if a new baby is coming. The Great Escape by Deborah Marcero. Da, da, da. Oh, it's an interactive turn the page book. Oh my gosh, you have to flip it over. Sometimes I feel like sometimes bedtime is like you need the interactive book, and then sometimes it's like no interactive book, not tonight. It really depends on the vibe. But sometimes they're just perfect. We have Gwei, the Hungry Ghost. This is written by Emeline Lee and illustrated by Basia Tron. Um, Even though it's a ghost, I remember looking at this and I don't think it's really like Halloween November focused. It's about a ghost who he can't eat anything. He has refined tastes, but his hunger won't go away. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. He's like a dumpling. A Bear, a Man, and a Donut Van. This is words by Daniel Bernstrom, art by Brandon James Scott. It looks like this guy is trying to maybe sell some donuts, and he has a guest. Oh no! Just seems like he is not into the bear eating all his donuts. Looks like it's potentially very funny. We have Because of a Shoe by Julie Fogliano and Marla Frazzi. So this is uh oh, a raging tantrum. Oh no. Yes, we've all been there. And then this is sort of like, wow, that's quite a tantrum. But I think that they they get past it as everybody does. This is I think I feel like this is a big release. Maybe it's just feels that way to me because it was on the cover of our like book review magazine that we get. But it's by Barbara Renkl and Billy Renkl. It's called The Weedy Garden. Again, very seasonal. And it's about how who gets to live in the weedy garden. Which is more creatures get to live in the weedy garden than in the non-weedy garden. So Sasha Feels Shy by Natalia Shaloshvili. And Sasha wants to play with Leo, but she's feeling shy. Very, very relatable. I like this slightly like fuzzy style of illustration. We have Mary Moreland and the Time of Dinosaur Discovery. It's interesting. I wonder where we're going to put this. Sometimes these books cross over between nonfiction and picture book. This one is by Jane Kurtz and Giselle Potter. I think it might end up in the nonfiction section, but a lot of people know about Mary Anning. But I guess Mary Moreland was also is it Mary Anning? Were they both Marys? I don't know. There are lots more women involved in the history of science than we were originally led to believe. Bored by Felicita Sala. This is very funny. Kids are always like, I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. So this is about a kid who is bored and where that leads him. Oh, look, welcome to Bored Island. Leave the Trees, Please by Benjamin Zephaniah, illustrated by Melissa Castrillon. And oh, yeah, trees makes oxygen, so make a tree your friend. Looks so happy. We have a new Kevin Henkes. Love Kevin Henkes. This is also timely. Is it spring? I feel like that's the question. In March, you have to like look out every day and sort of be like, is it going to be spring today or are we like back to winter today? We have a Bluey How to Draw book, which teaches kids how to draw the Bluey characters, which I think will be really fun. We have Faster Than a Jet, Bigger Than a Whale. Oh, an illustrated guide to measuring our world by Andrea Mingolio and Bethany Lord. Definitely going to go. This one's easy. Definitely going to go in nonfiction. Oh my gosh, that looks so interesting. I love a chart. One last nonfiction, The Big Book of Pi, the famous number you can never know. It just goes on forever and ever and ever. So I think kids will be into that. Just a quick word book. We have That's Mine by Sumana Seeboruth and Maribel Castells. It's hard to share. We have Detective Stanley and the Green Thumb. So this is a graphic novel about a detective investigating a theft in the botanical gardens. I dropped it on the floor. That was wild. I have Gumshoe, so by Brenna Thumler, and this is shy 11-year-old Willa interacts with others through the mail. Huh. So it looks like it takes place maybe in the past, I'm guessing. Sweet Tart, Cara Thom. So this is about a girl who has she's basically a horse book. She sees a horse die in a horse race and goes to volunteer at the stables. We have The Mighty by Judd Winnick. Oh, fun. So this is the author of the very, very, very popular Hilo series. Looks like he's starting something new, which I definitely approve of. The Amazing Generation by Jonathan Haidt and Catherine Price. It's your guide to fun and freedom in a screen-filled world. I think, yeah. So Jonathan Haidt is the author of The Anxious Generation, which is on the bestseller list for ages about the effect of screens on kids. So it looks like they're trying to bring some alternatives for what kids could do. We have Agents of Suit, So Much Trouble, popular series by John Patrick Green. We have an I Survived graphic novel, California Fires, 2018. um, More graphic novels, Camp Monster. Oh, this is written by Kate Messner. I've read some of her books, illustrated by Feline Koch. Good, also nice because summer's coming up, which is summer camp season. My pile is getting so high. I have a pile going next to it. Hopefully it won't tip over. There'll be a big crash. I only have a few more, so I'm just going to push through. I know we're over 10 minutes now, but we have Wings of Fire, The Hybrid Prince, new addition to a popular series. My 6-year-old is finally letting me read him chapter books instead of just picture books, and so I'm really excited about all the series we could potentially read. We have When Tomorrow Burns by Tay Keller. They discover a book of prophecies and then they start coming true and they're trying to figure out sounds dark, but like a story of friendship since there's 3 of them and they discover the prophecies together. Last 2, this is a pretty big one, been really popular, Amari and the Metalwork Menace by B.B. Alston. If you like kids fantasy and you haven't read this one yet, this is one of my personal favorites that's going sort of being written right now. And we have The Moon Without Stars by Chanel Miller. So different vibe. At the beginning of 7th grade, Luna knows who she is, an observant, quiet girl. But then she ends up in the popular group. A contemporary novel that feels like, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. It's a good comparison. Okay, that's it. That was my giant box, and now I have a giant pile, and I will be back soon with more.